everybody. Hope your day's going good. Enjoying the sunshine that's coming through the windows today. Hope you guys can get outside and enjoy that sunshine a little bit. I am going to do a quick 30-minute class just inspired by some movement that I did yesterday and recorded. Kind of posted up on Facebook. Everyone wanted it into a flow format, so I figured I would record it in more of a flow format at normal speed so that everyone could follow through with it. So that's what this class is. Thank you for the inspiration to record this, everyone who commented on my Facebook post. So hope you enjoy. We're going to start on our mats in a seated position when you're ready. So we're going to sit nice and tall on our sit bones, let the shoulders melt down the back, and just take a couple breaths here. Really begin to bring the inhalations into the belly, filling them up. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale those arms up to the sky, bringing the palms together as we exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath here. Take a moment here to set an intention for your practice, intention for your night, kind thought to yourself, or something we'd like to send out into the universe. And we'll seal that with another breath, big inhale, and let it go. Placing the palms on top of our knees, we'll begin our seated cat-cow. So on the inhale, we'll puff that chest, chin reaches up to the sky. Exhale, round it in, tuck that chin. Inhale up. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Work with your own breath. Come back up into a neutral seat and find a breath. And then we'll take it into a little bit of a spinal twist. So we'll bring the right hand behind us at our tailbone, moving that left hand on top of the right knee. As we inhale, we'll lift and lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twisting, bringing that gaze over the right shoulder. Continue to breathe here. Use your exhales to twist you in deeper. As we come back to center, take a breath. And we'll take that to the opposite side. As we inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twisting over that left shoulder. Come back to center, take a breath. And as we inhale, let's lift that right arm up and over our head, placing the palm on our left ear, and just pull our head towards our right shoulder. You should feel a stretch along the left side of the neck. Our left arm's just relaxing in our lap. Release that, bringing the right hand to our lap and take a breath. We'll inhale that left arm up and over, placing that palm on our right ear and gently pulling the head towards our left shoulder and feeling that stretch along the right side of our neck. Release that. Take a breath. From here we'll come into our neutral table. Stacking our knees, so I just kind of kicked my cat a little bit. Knees under hips, hip distance apart, wrists under shoulders, shoulder distance apart. Lengthen through that spine, gazing at the earth. And we'll start moving through our cat-cow flow. As we inhale, we're going to drop that belly, lift the tailbone and crown of the head to the sky. Exhale, we run round it in, arch that back. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more. Finding that neutral table, take a breath. And spreading the fingers nice and wide as we press the palms into the earth. We'll curl the toes and press up for down dog. And begin to walk that dog out, adding gentle bends into the knees. Maybe some yes and no's with the head. As we find stillness, pressing through the palms, drawing the heels of the feet towards the earth. Take a big breath here. Placing a slight bend in the knees as we bring the gaze forward, we'll hop or step to the front of our mat, finding that forward fold. As we inhale, we'll peek up, flat back as we gaze to the horizon. Exhale, fold. Take a breath. As we inhale, sweep up, touch the sky. Exhale to heart center. Inhale up, finding that yummy back bend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as we peek up. Exhale, plant the hands, top of a push-up. Take a breath at the top. Exhale, move through that chaturanga. As we inhale, press to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. We'll move through that sun salutation again. When you're ready, slight bend in the knees, gaze forward, hop or step to the front of your mat. Find that fold. As we inhale, peek up, flat back. Exhale, fold, take a breath. Inhale, we'll sweep the arms up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, arms back up, finding that gentle back bend. As we exhale, fold. Inhale, peek up. Exhale, top of a push-up. Take a breath at the top here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. And we'll come down to child's pose for a little bit. Knees on the outer edges of the mat, big toes together, and sink the hips and heart down to the earth. Just pausing here for a few breaths, breathing into those hips. And just reconnecting with our breath. Grounding ourselves in. On our next inhale, we'll rise the hips. Bring those knees back under hips, wrists under shoulders as we find that table. Let's take a breath here. And pressing through the palms as we curl the toes, we'll find that down dog. Let's take a breath. Maybe walk it out. And we'll start through our little vinyasa flow here. So on our inhale, that right leg will come up to three-legged dog. Maybe stack hip on hip. We'll come back into that three-legged dog. We're gonna draw that knee in towards our chest, and we're gonna step it over to the left for fallen triangle. Inhale that left arm up. So we're using that right leg like a kickstand. And just breathe. Plant that left hand back to the earth, swivel those hips, and bring that right leg back up to the sky. This time we're going to flip the dog, stepping that foot over, right arm to the sky, lift those hips, really lengthen through the torso, little back bend here. We're gonna come back, swivel the hips, finding that three-legged dog. And this time we'll step that foot in for runner's lunge. Stacking that knee on top of the ankle, draw the shoulders back. And we'll drop that left knee to the earth. And just straightening out that right leg, we're gonna fold over. Come back into our assisted runners. We'll lift that left knee up and we'll come into wide leg forward fold on the left side of our mat. Take a breath here. As we inhale, we'll peek up, flat back. We're gonna walk ourselves to ninja at the front of our mat as we lunge into that right leg. Inhale, left arm up and over, get a nice side stretch. And we'll plant that hand, walk ourselves to ninja at the back of our mat as we lunge into that left leg. Inhale, right arm up and over. And plant it. This time behind us as we drop those hips to the earth and bring that left leg over the right, coming into Lord of the Fish. Using that left elbow to kind of hook onto the knee, we're going to twist and gaze over the right shoulder. Couple breath here. We're going to face that torso back forward, stepping that left foot back over to the right. We'll let it fall open into half butterfly. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, melt that heart over right knee, grabbing foot, ankle, or shin, wherever you are in your practice. And just surrender to your fold here for a couple breaths. As we inhale, we'll slowly rise the chest back up. We'll bring that right leg in to meet the left as we find our crisscross. Take a breath. And we'll plant those palms out, stepping back into top of a push-up, moving through our chaturanga. Meeting that down dog, we'll take a breath. And we'll take that movement to the other side. So we'll inhale that left leg up, three-legged dog. And we'll bring that knee to our chest, stepping it out to the right side of the mat. Fallen triangle, right arm up and over. Planting that right hand back to the earth. We'll swivel those hips, kick that left foot back up for three-legged dog. And this time we're gonna flip that dog, stepping it over, hips lift up to the sky, back bend. A big transition, we'll come flip it back around into our three-legged dog and step that foot through to runner's lunge. Make sure the knee is stacked, shoulders back. And we'll plant that right knee for assisted runners. Straightening that left leg, we'll fold over. We'll come back into our assisted runners. We'll lift that right knee back up, moving that hand to the inside of our foot and finding that wide leg forward fold on the right side of our mat. Couple breaths. As we inhale, we'll peek up, gaze at the horizon, and we'll walk ourselves into assisted ninja, lunging into that left leg. Inhale, right arm up. And we'll plant it back to the earth, walking ourselves to ninja at the back of our mat as we lunge into that right leg. We'll inhale, left arm up. And this time we're gonna drop those hips to the earth, bringing that left hand behind us, stepping that right foot over the left for Lord of the Fish. So a lot of big transitions here, a lot of big, wild, open movement. Kind of feeling it yesterday because that big wild movement, it's really good. It's like dancing a little bit. So just have a little fun with it. Make sure that elbow is hooked on the knee, kind of helps you twist a little deeper as you gaze over that left shoulder. Another breath here. And we'll bring that torso forward, stepping that right foot over into our half butterfly. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, melt that heart over knee, grabbing foot, ankle, or shin. Staying here for a couple breaths. As we inhale, we'll rise the chest back up, bringing that left knee in to our crisscross, spine long. Take a breath. And we'll plant those hands far in front of us, lift the hips up, step the feet back, finding that top of a push-up. Take an inhale. Exhale, move through your chaturanga. Big inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a breath. Now, if you want to move through that flow again, I'll edit this video, so I'll put a time that you can click kind of right around here. I'll have a time pop up. If you click on that time, it'll take you back to when the flow started so that you can do that again. But for right now, or whenever you feel done doing the flows, we'll drop those knees down to the earth, finding that table. Let's do a couple more rounds of our cat-cow. Just working with our breath. We'll eventually meet at our neutral table. We'll drop those hips to either side and swing those legs in front of us. Sitting nice and tall on our sit bones. Let's take a breath. And we'll bring both of our feet together, finding our butterfly. If you don't have the hip mobility to bring the knees all the way down to the earth, you have options to place pillows so that your legs can rest along that, allowing for your legs and hips to relax so you don't feel so strained. Otherwise, just let the knees drop towards the earth. Any little movements you need to settle in. Just concentrate that breath on the hips. Releasing all of that stress and tension that we tend to hold there, especially us ladies. we'll take it into a butterfly fold. So we have a couple options here. Modify it to your own body. We can come down into our forearms and just tuck that head, let the head hang. Or if you want to, and have that ability, just reaching those arms out as far as they can go and bringing that forehead to the earth. Deepen the stretch within the hips. Just surrender to that fold. A little discomfort is okay. Just means we're challenging the body. Just focus on that breath. Notice how the breath moves through the body. Feel the inhales and exhales. Feel how each breath transforms the body, transforms the mind. Walk the fingertips eventually back towards us. We'll extend the legs out long again. Let's take a breath. And we'll play around a little bit more with that Lord of the Fish that we had incorporated in the flow. So we'll bring that left knee in for a hug, stepping that left foot over the right. We'll bring the right hand behind us at our tailbone. Inhale that left arm up. As we exhale, bringing that elbow on the inside of that knee. Use it as a hook to press into your twist. Gazing over that right shoulder. You have the option to go for a bind here as well too, by wrapping that left arm around the knees and grabbing that right hand with the left. Keeping that gaze over the right shoulder if you can. If you can't go for a full bind, just taking a partial bind, just playing around with it a little bit. See where you are. And we'll release that. Bringing that left knee back over and lengthen it out long. Let's take a breath. And we'll bring that right knee in for a hug, a little rock. And we'll step it over the left. Bringing that left hand behind us near our tailbone, we'll inhale that right arm up. Exhale, bring it to the inside of the knee, hook it to twist, bringing that gaze over the left shoulder. And again, we have that option for the bind by bringing the arm around the knees and linking those hands together. We'll release the bind. Bringing that right foot back over the left. Lengthen out long, take a breath. And then bringing the arms in front of us parallel with our legs, engaging that core by drawing the belly button in towards the spine. We're going to lower onto our backs, moving as slow as we can go. Practice patience with the body. Eventually we'll end up on our backs. Take a breath here. Well, let's bring those knees in for a hug. Giving ourselves a little rock side to side, massaging that spine. We'll let the arms fall open into a T, coming into our reclining twist. We'll let those knees fall over to the right side of our mat. bringing the gaze over that left shoulder. Don't forget to breathe. Nice deep inhales and exhales to twist even deeper. Feel that chin move closer to the earth on every exhale. When you feel ready, we'll bring the knees back to center. And exhale, we'll take that over to the left. This time the gaze is over that right shoulder. Making any little adjustments with the body that we need to find this comfortably. And then just melt into the twist. Let's take another inhale and exhale. And bring the knees back to center. Wrap those arms around. Little rock side to side. And we'll rock ourselves up to seated at the top of our mats. Sitting nice and tall on the sit bones, let the shoulders mount. Let's rest the wrists on our knees. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky, palms meet. Exhale to heart center. Placing a gentle bow within our heads. Remembering to think kind thoughts, speak kind words, and embody kindness with every action that we take throughout our days. Remembering and reminding ourselves that even in the darkest moments, there is light. For we cannot appreciate light without dark, or the bad without good. Seeing the beauty and purpose in both sides, and accepting the yin and the yang of life. We'll seal that with an inhale and sigh it out. I thank you all for watching this class. I hope it brought you joy, little stress relief, and love within your heart. The light in me honors and humbly bows to the light within you. Namaste. Thank you everybody for watching this class. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, any requests for future classes, drop in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear. You can also find me on Facebook, Earth Gypsy Healing, so feel free to shoot me a message on there as well too if you have any questions. As always, love and light.